Okay. PNG Tuber Plus was having a little bit of an issue for a minute, but we're good now. We're good now. I can't move it up so you can see all the Paul. Otherwise, I'd be cutting out some stuff. I generally try to keep it so it's like mostly centered. Uh, okay. So temporarily we're on the just chatting screen. Because I need to tweet the going live notification. I was working a little bit on the unpasteurized milk short, and oh my god, you know how difficult it is to say uh a full scientific paper name, because usually they're not snappy. Like the one for the unpasteurized milk short is, and this is a direct. This is the full name: Drivers and hazards of consumption of unpasteurized bovine milk and milk products in high-income countries. And then, following that, I have to say who it's by, and then I add if you'd like to read the paper the PMC ID is, and then I include the PMC ID, and you can find the full paper for free on PubMed. And let me tell you, it's hard as fuck to say like the PMC IDs because they are so many numbers. But yeah, I need to tweet the going live notification because we are live. We're doing Mahjong. And we win a ranked match. Ranked match live. Probably not, but come join anyway. And then I gotta add my little link, which is twitch.tv/Silly Bam. There we go. Okay. And I gotta share that to the other places. Welcome, chatters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright. Come here, come to me. Do 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 do. Bop boop bop 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 boop bop boop bop boop 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 boom. Mahjong time. Live. I can't spell. Twitch.tv/Vasily. If I could spell, oh my god. And my mouse just glitched. I know it's not the batteries. I almost said I know it's not the mice. Genius. You can tell my brain has not been functioning today. It's great. Uh, yeah, so good news. The first scripted short is live, and that seems to be doing really well. At least from the first like couple hours that it's been live. That's been doing really well on the YouTube. So yeah, that's cool to see because it's like people actually kind of like when I do scripted shorts. Who'da thunk? And I guess it's because it's more thought out, and it's like there's no weird long pauses, and it's not weird without context because those types of shorts can exist on their own without like needing context to them. Oh, I accidentally opened one of the Bacillus anthracis papers in my bookmarks. Whoops. I'm a bit special. Yep. Wait, did I tweet to the right place? Not, not tweet. What's the word? Did I do the thing to the right thing? Yeah. Okay. Sorry that this first couple minutes of streaming is not actually Mahjong. We're getting there. I just have to make sure people know I am live doing Jong. Hang on. Also, I have to get like. I almost said resources. That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Get like a pull up little practice guide. to the side. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Jong sources. Thank you. Thank you, place, for giving me a link to open. Oh my god. This is gonna take a minute. Because I'm trying to find stuff. Do 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 do. I am so sorry, viewers. This is not Mahjong yet, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna be Jong in any minute now. Any minute now. Just give me a minute to get everything set up. Do 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 do. Oh. I forgot my Twitch was not on, but like the audio was on. Because the other day I was listening to Words Are Hard. Words Are Hard. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So we have what we need. Pulled up. Open new tab. And then we're gonna go to Mahjong. No, I didn't want to open a new tab. I wanted to open a new window. So what I do is I have one Firefox open on the side and the other Firefox open on the other. That way I can see chat on one of them. And then on the other, where is it? Here. No, that's whispering. Where is it? Can you tell that I am technologically illiterate? No? You might be able to soon. Oh, that's theater mode. That's full screen. Not what I wanted. Oh my god. I'm trying. I tried so hard and got so far. Oh, there we go. I just gotta pop it out. Genius, Basili, genius, Basili. And I go, thank you. I am big smarts. I got the brains. They work, I promise. Just trust me on that one. My source is, trust me. Just trust me, bro. Okay, there we go. Now I have the side set up so I can listen to you guys backseat me on Mahjong. Mahjong Soul. Alright. Here we go. Alright, gotta make sure. Yep, it's set to the right. It's set to the right thing. There we go. Wait, I gotta open things in like layers. Like an onion. Where is my... Okay, Mahjong Soul, come on. Hold on. Some technical issues on my end. Let me fix that. Not sure what's going on with that. Mahjong Soul. Okay. Can I go play the game? Yes, thank you. Okay, we're no longer a black screen. I just gotta log in. And then we're fine and dandy and good, and everything is great. Huh? Oh! Oh! Oh, there's server maintenance. Oh. Oops. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. We need to figure out something else. I did not know there was server maintenance. Oh. Oh no, change of plans. I don't want to do an art stream. Change of plans. We're gonna do something else, but I gotta figure out what that something else is. I need like just a clown. I need to draw Basili with like a clown wig. Not Basili, the actual VTuber model, but like the cat temporary model with like a clown wig. I need to do that at some point. Okay, this will suffice for... I didn't know. No. Mahjong. console was undergoing maintenance. Whoops. Yeah, that's not how you spell maintenance, but how do you spell maintenance? Maintenance. Maintenance? That looks like mate nice. That is not how you spell maintenance. Undergoing management. How the fuck do you spell maintenance? That's not it either. Oh boy, how the fuck do you spell that? Google how spell maintenance. Okay, so that's how you spell maintenance? Why would you spell it like that? Why would you do that? Who did that? And why? And can I fight them over their terrible spelling of maintenance? Okay, I gotta figure out what we do until maintenance. Because I don't know how much longer maintenance is gonna be going on. Oh my god. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Okay, we gotta figure something else out. Oh no. Okay, so we can't do Mahjong. Uh, just I'm gonna throw up just chatting for a little bit. While I figure shit out. Oops. Oh god. Hold on, be right back. Oops. On standby, please hold. Do 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 do. Gotta figure out something. The model's not moving temporarily, I'm aware. What can we do? We could try playing Minecraft. We could try playing Minecraft. I'm not sure how well this is gonna go. And I'm gonna have to like log in and stuff. But hey, I already bought the game, so at least I don't have to buy it again. I just gotta log in and stuff, and everything should be hunky dory, fine diddly doodle. You know? Yeah, that should be it. Everything though is sucking for the time being. Whoops. Vasily was not smart. He made poor choices. And now we're here. Yep. Okay, come on, Minecraft launcher. Okay. Oh wait, am I signed in? Is it gonna let me play? Waiting on install. You are installed. What do you mean? What are you on? Okay, we're gonna do Minecraft. This is a pivot, I am very sure. We're not doing hardcore. And because we're doing Minecraft, which is probably going to be more labor intensive, we're going to get rid of the fancy model. I know, very scary. There is no model. We're going to switch over to VideoTube Mini because this is a lot lighter of a program. There's no rigging for this, so we're probably not going to auto crash, which is why I'm using it. Oh, okay, Minecraft is launching. Oh, it's not responding. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, no. Alright, so we have the cat model again. Hooray. Give it up for less articulated Basili. This is cursed now I think about it, because it's just me without any articulation. No, thank you. I am not playing modded Minecraft. Oh my god. Everything is working great. Trust me. My source is that I made it the fuck up. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna lag. Okay, this is gonna really lag. Alright, gaming. I'm gonna game this Minecraft. Okay, it's a black screen. Hold on. Let me just throw myself out of the way. There we go. Look. Ta-da. We're here. Ta-da, chat. To be fair, it's been a while since I've played Minecraft, so this is gonna be fun. Like, not a long while. I've played it in, like, the past year. It's just been a bit. Oh. Move down, and then game capture. Capture specific window. Java, Minecraft. Oh, there's like a whole troubleshooting guide for that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's nothing going on. Okay. Let's troubleshoot this before we actually do anything. Okay, by default, Minecraft Java is running on power-saving GPU instead of high-performance GPU, which will prevent game capture from working on multi-GPU systems. Java? Okay. Okay. We're trying. Okay, you know what? Let's just do Stardew Valley instead. Let's just do Stardew Valley instead. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And also, I like my better art model. With actual like articulation shit. I like that better. Let's just pull up PNG Tuber Plus. We can try and do Minecraft another day. There we go. See, look, I have the function. Hooray. There we go. Boo 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 boo. Ah, wah, do. Oh. Hello. Okay, can we move? Is it tracking my volume? Ah, there we go. There we go. Stardew Valley. Oops, not Jong. Time for Stardew. Instead. Alright. Stardew. Okay, there we go. Yippee. Everything should work. Oops, not Jong. Okay, and now I just gotta launch our Stardew. This has been a shit so far, and it's only been 20 minutes. This has been a shit show, and it's only been 20 minutes. Lovely. I'm loving this for me. Okay, look, there we go. Hey, look, wow, we move. Looky. Ain't that fun? Alright, now I gotta go tweet that I fixed it. Didn't imagine isn't figure out something else. Good news. Good news. Stardew Valley. Which I can't spell, god damn it. Twitch.tv/BasiliBoy. There we go. Alright, and then I gotta go tweet that on the other place. That, well, not tweet, but I gotta go say on the other place. Oopsies, I fucked it up. His ass is stupid. No special. It's okay. Do, 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 do. Oops. Not Mahjong. Mahjong is under maintenance. Maintenance. So Stardew instead. Twitch. I can't spell. Twitch.tv/. Ah! BasiliBoy. Yeah, that's not how you spell that word, but I can't actually figure out how you spell it again. Maintenance? Yeah, let me just throw in an E. That'll fix everything. Maintenance. There we go. That looks normal enough. That looks normal enough. Get capture. Thank you. And then 48DT8. Yeah, I can't spell. We're here. Oh, shit. Is everything working? Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Hello. Okay, we're doing Stardew. Because I said so. And also, everything else is not working today. Okay, no, that's mayonnaise. This is the right Basili. I forgot that I play on the mayonnaise farm for just like personal use. And that's not the stream farm. The stream farm is the laboratory farms. Oh god, don't crash. Swear to god. Welcome people. Everything is breaking, but we're fine. Everything should be tolerable at the bare minimum. We're trying. Okay, come on. Don't crash. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to, oh, that's the dunce cap. Not the, there we go. Things might crash. Oh, wait, no, we're good. We're good. All right. And it's a rainy day, so we don't need to do anything. All right. All right. All right, I forgot we organized some stuff last time. Let's see. We got this. That's the tree stuff. This is the important bits. That's the stuff. This is the, all right, we got a mystery box. Not sure what that's about. These are, I'm not sure what. And I know one of these is tools and one of these is community centers. Yeah, that's tool. All right. We got our stuff. I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop the furniture here just because I don't know where else to put it. And then let me know if the game audio is too loud. Because there's not much I can do on my end to make it louder. I could talk louder. That might work, but also I live with people, so that's not really too big of an option. Nothing's over here. All right. We got food, we got space. Everything should work a-okay. Man. So today was interesting college-wise, right? So, I woke up I'd stayed up like late last night studying for my biology exam because we were going over 4 chapters, like because we were talking about endocrine system, neurons, nervous system, and then I think immune system. I think that's the four we covered. I know immune system was in there, and I know nervous system was in there. I know those two for sure. I'm not sure if endocrine was or if it was something else. I think it was. We might have done animal behaviors instead of one of the two things I just mentioned. One of the yeah, one of the two that I just mentioned that I'm not 100% sure about. I know immune system was there, and I know neurons were there. I just don't remember if endocrine was there, and then because I know immune system, I know we did neurons and or nervous system. They might have been the same chapter. I don't know. Welcome to What Does Basili Know? He knows nothing. That's it. That's the content. You know about as much as I do. Are you smarter than a Basili? Probably. Oh, there's a bat coming. Great. I don't like that. Oh my god. Go away. Oh, hey, a ladder down. Let's see if there's any iron around here. No, yeah, it's been a day. But right, so I stayed up and I woke up and I was tired because I had to wake up at 6 a.m. And if you're wondering, wow, that's really early. Yeah, my commute is like at least 30 minutes away. Well, depending on traffic, it's sometimes more. I swear to God. You'd be surprised how long, like, a traffic accident can make your daily commute, which is insane. Especially if it's like where you need to go, like on the way to where you need to go. Like, oh my God. I had that problem several times last semester because I had afternoon classes, right? So I was like, so I would be leaving the house around like 2:30 because my classes would either be at 5 or 5:30, depending on what day of the week it was. Right? So, and I swear to you, traffic can take up an additional hour of your time. Always budget around traffic. Um, if there's one thing you can do in this life, always factor in the potential for a traffic accident. Best advice would be to just make sure ahead of time before you leave the house that you are aware of any accidents en route, so that way you can avoid them. Maybe find an alternate route, maybe leave earlier if there is an accident. Oh my god, these fucking slimes. Dude. Oh my gosh, shirt. I need to upgrade my... Like, I need to get a better weapon soon, I swear. Like, because this isn't bad. It's just hard to use. Well, to be fair, I also don't regularly use clubs. I like swords better. I like something that you can swing really fast. That's the type of weapon I prefer. Hey, wait, do we have Dwarf Scroll 2 already? No, we don't. Okay, so that's cool. We can donate to that, to Gunther. That's neat. That's very swick. Sweet. I almost said swick. Not sure what the fuck a swick is. There we go. Hey, an exit. Let's go. Ah, this is fun. Alright. Slowly we progress down the mines. Yes. So, apparently, I was tired when I got to school because I was like, man, I could use a nap. And thankfully, or fortunately, I guess, for whatever reason, my teacher was not in class that day. So she got someone else to, like, another professor to go, okay, here's your exam. And once you take the exam, whenever you get finished, you're done and you can just leave. It's like, cool beans. So I barely stay awake and I do the exam. I finish it in like 30 minutes, which usually I don't do that. I usually will finish it the first time around and then I will spend an additional like 15 minutes going back and just double checking anything I think I might have gotten wrong or any questions I skipped over the first round. And I'll do that at least once, maybe twice. But this time around, I was just so tired. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to bed. Not bed, but like, I'm going to go find somewhere to just take a nice, cozy, comfy nap. And just because I was so tired. And so I did. I finished it, I submitted it, and then I went to the library. I found a nice, cozy spot, and I slept on a couch until like 10:45 in the afternoon. I woke up. There's like a cafe in my library for some reason. Like my college library. There's just a cafe there. And so I woke up. I was like, fuck it, I'm hungry. I grabbed a coffee and I grabbed a muffin. And I was like, yep, that's good enough for me. So yeah, and then I went to chemistry, and I have an exam on Thursday for that. So great. Oh my god, I hate these stupid fucking clubs. Which gives you more health? Does this give you more health? Yeah, it does. Eat it. It also gives you more. I meant energy. I don't know why I said health. Does this give you more health? No. Well, yeah, but you're looking at energy, numbnut. You don't look at energy, idiot. Truly peak Bacilli hours. God. I'm probably gonna keep the stream short. Also, I'm gonna try raiding into somebody once we're done streaming because it's been over a month since I've had this account. Hopefully, I can now raid people. That's why I haven't been raiding people is because before I would try, and for some reason I couldn't, and I was like, "What the hell?" And it turns out apparently there's an unwritten kind of like bias, not bias, like unwritten rule of like, hey, your account has to be like not a new account. But when I looked up to see what constitutes a new account on Twitch, they didn't say. So I'm assuming you have to be at least a month. But I haven't tried since. So I'm gonna try after tonight. Not tonight. After we get done here. But yeah. So that's what I did today. And so yeah, I and was tired, and then oh wait, after I woke up, I still had time to spare because my other class wasn't until my chemistry lecture didn't doesn't start until like noon, so I had time to waste. So I was like, you know what, I'll finish editing the I almost called it a special VOD. That's no, that's not what it is, silly. That's not what it is. It is not a special VOD. It is just it's a what's it called? Short. Because I'm trying out scripted shorts because I want to know do those do better than when I do clips, and it looks like they might actually, based on things like to dislike ratio. The clips get a lot more dislikes than the uh what's the word I'm looking for? Than the scripted one has so far, which is interesting to me. And I want to see if that continues as it goes on. Plus, it seems like it's been getting more traction than my unscripted clips have. I'm still gonna post clips. I'm still gonna take clips from my streams. I need to do that more often. I just haven't done that recently because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm boring. I need to figure out how not to be boring. And like, here's the thing: it's like, oh, you're not that boring. You're not that boring. You're like, surely you have to entertain somebody. Like, here's the thing: I am boring. Like, I try not to be. I try. I do. I mean it. But I unfortunately just am boring as a person. It's because like I just am. I don't know how to explain it. It's like maybe it's just because I'm me and I think I'm boring, but like there's also like feedback I've been giving like, hey, you should network, and oh hey, you should be better at multitasking because you tend to stop playing the game whenever someone's in chat, which are actually good constructive criticism points. Because yeah, on a side note, I am gonna start looking for summer jobs soon. Not this week, but like next week, because I get out early May. So the sooner, and I'm not taking summer classes because I said fuck that. I don't want to do that. So I'm not doing that because like I know logistically it would probably be get me closer to graduating college sooner if I just sucked it up and took the summer classes, but also summer, I like here's the thing. I have siblings. All of them are younger than me, and all of them have the summer off because they're still in high school. Well, not high school, but they're still in like, what's the word? K-12. None of them are in elementary school, but like K-12. So, that kind of like age range where you get summer break. And so like I like if I took summer classes, that would kind of fuck everything up because like my siblings don't have school in the summer. So that would be weird for my siblings, but also my parents because I can't drive myself. I might actually learn how to drive eventually. And by eventually, I mean like sometime in the near future. Because hey, I have therapy now. Like I can work on like with my therapist. Like, hey, do you think we can get me able to drive? Like, you think we can solve this mysterious issue that has been going on for a while? And do you think that'll once we solve that, I can drive? Because like, damn, dude, I have not. I've driven once. I don't think I've told. I might have told this story before. I'm not sure if I have. I might have. I might not have. Uh, but the one time I even tried driving, I'm gonna pause real quick so I can get water. But the one time I tried to, is it a good luck day? I swear, because we're getting a bunch of geodes. I didn't mean get water. I meant to drink water. Tomato, tomato. It's fine. uh, swear we're getting a lot of geodes. I don't know if that's just a me thing, or if it's just like, because we got 6 Omni geodes. And we still have like a ton of time left. I know realistically we only have like a little bit of time left because yada 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 time and whatever. But we could feel like we got a lot of time left to just keep on keeping on. Okay. Oh wait, do we have anything we can craft into explosives? Do. Okay, we only have cherry bombs and we only have enough for one. Man, that sucks. Oh, nope. And I accidentally clicked on the Smappy stuff, trying to click on my inventory. Whoopsies. Whoops the daisies. I'm so I almost said stupid. Okay, let's just keep going. We can we can worry about the bats later. I said we could, I almost said we could fuck about later. Also, not too bad, inaccurate of a description. I mean, not description, descriptor. Go away. What, go. I wish there was a way to, like, pause time. Like, before you say cheats, well, I think that's fine to do in a, like, single-player game like Stardew Valley, and I'm aware there's multiplayer functions to Stardew Valley. Um, I'm aware, but Stardew Valley is usually a single-player game, and that's how I play it, at least. Oh, Snelly. Wow. Big yawn. Big yawn. Alright, now we gotta water our stuff. Oh wait, this is not the right chest. This is. Let's grab our watering can. Doop, 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 doop. Wait, have we already done the fall? Well, yeah, we just need to do the animal bundle, and for that we need eggs and stuff. Oh wait, the traveling cart should be in today. Let's do that. Go visit the traveling cart and sell some stuff. Citrine. I might keep one of those just in case. Not sure what we'd need it for, but sell 2 of those. I'm keeping the gold. I'm gonna get rid of the slime gunk. Doot, 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 doot. Oh my god. Let's see. I can't. I still need to work on the All About um series because that's kind of taken a backseat to like the rest of college. I don't mean the rest of college. What I mean is what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a word. I can't remember it. It's taken the backseat to kind of like everything else. Like I don't like that it's taken a backseat to everything else, but it's kind of the sad truth of the matter is that it's had to. Oh, oh hey, Earthy interface and Lux sprite mod. Okay, those are updated, so I need to update those later. Not right now, but later. Do we have any bird? Oh wait, yes we do. We have birds. Hello. Where is your sibling? Is your sibling still in the birdhouse? No? Oh, we got eggs. Oh wait, we only have one. I forgot we only have one hen. I'm like, where's your sibling? Oh right, you don't have any. This gonna suck, buddy. By the way, have you been staying hydrated, chat? Because like, I don't know like where you guys are, but in my area it's been getting warmer, and so the weather's been getting all sorts of uncomfy. Oh hey, we can grab uh the snow yam from her. That'll save us some time. Truffle oil, large goat milk. Yes. Oh god, yes. That is so good to get because that means we can put it towards the community center bundle. Because yeah, we only have the large goat. We don't have the large goat milk. That'll help us get the bundle faster. That'll help us get the bundle faster. Okay, I'm gonna piss real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. We are back, chat. Okay. We need to go to Gunther and drop off the what's it called? The dwarf scroll. The dwarf scroll? Yeah, dwarf scroll. Oh my god. So in terms of things I'm working on right now behind the scenes, you see the good part about doing everything myself in terms of like my assets and stuff and like my editing is that I can tell you all the fun behind the scenes stuff without having to worry about like I almost said breaking NDA, but like breaking a contract or anything. Oh, hi Newt. What you doing, buddy? He's screaming. Oh, yeah? Uh-huh. Tell me about it, buddy. You having a good day, Newt? What you screaming about? Yeah? You came to say hi? You came to say hi, buddy. Boo 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 boo. My stinky little man. He's so stupid, I love him. Is blue 2? Wait, this is 2. Is blue 3 or 4? Dwarf Scrolls Stardew. Hello, buddy. Eepy peep boo. Eepy poo poo. Head bump. Please don't put your mouth near my hand. Do 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 do. I'm looking up what the dwarf scrolls look like. Okay, now yeah, so we just need dwarf scroll 4. And we'll be good. Wow, we got a reward. Oh, we got skeleton. We have skeleton. Look at that. And I know we're gonna hide this. Wait, oh, we can't grab it now. Oh no. Oops. No, not much I can do about it. Guess it's just stuck there. Hey, Clint, you like fruit? No, I want to give it to him. Thanks. Okay. Don't you have work to do? Yeah, I do. That's why I came to you, dude. Alright. Oh, wait, we got iridium. You don't have room in your inventory. Okay, jeez. Oh, we got iridium. We can make a bar. That'll be good to get the Ginger Islands. So we can save that to get the Ginger Islands. Because you need, what is it, like 5 iridium bars. No, you need 10 iridium bars, 5 batteries, and then like 300 hardwood, is it? I think that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not too sure. To be honest, I'm not too sure about many a thing, but that's just how I work. The inner machinations of my mind, well, there are none. My head is hollow and empty. You can tap it yourself and figure that out. So we can sell the winter root. We're going to keep the snow yam because we need that for winter foraging. All right, doot. And then let's go drop our shit where it belongs. What are these? These boots have more defense, but I don't think they're better. Because it's not like they're worse by any means. Like, I know a lot of, like, I know some people hear the, like, the thing of, like, oh, they're not better. And they'll be like, what? Are they worse? No, they're not. It's just that they're not better, you know? You know? Does that make sense? No, I'm talking gibberish. Hey, we got, oh wait, we got a fluffy shirt, and I just realized I don't have a wardrobe to put this in. Same with the boots. We can just have that little random chest that I'm not sure whether that's for be our what's it called, storage for clothes until we get like a dresser. I keep running into a road. Do. Boop 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 boop. We're gonna save the large goat. Mouse. On it. Mr. Newt. Oh god, my shit's not... Where's my mouse? I can't see it. There we go, okay. Just temporarily vanished. Not sure why. Or how. How do you not see that? Like, am I just missing something? I mean, I probably am. Oh! Did you move? Stinky boy, no. You cannot drink out of the ice cup, Snoot. You may not have contact with the ice cup. I know you're gonna knock it over, you menace. Yeah? Oh, okay, good. I'll move it out of your way. There you go, bud. Go. Good boy! I love my idiot. He is snoopert and stupid. He's snoopid, if you will. But it's okay, because he's just a baby. He's just a baby. And he might be a fully grown cat, but he's just a baby. Ain't that right, Newt? You're just a baby. Well, he's silly. I like my cats. They're just... I love my cats. They're stupid, and I can talk about them, and it's easy to talk about them, because they're always up to something, and they always like to come and interrupt me when I'm streaming. So it's just like free content. Like, hey guys, you want to hear me talk about my fluffy feline friend? He's stupid, I promise. Who's that? Hey, we're getting a lot of stuff for Gunther. Stuff for Gunther. Also, you think having scripted and like read from a script, I'd be able to understand like how to pronounce stuff correctly, but no. We're still struggling out here. Alright, I think let's go drop off what we can at Gunther's. And then we'll come back and sell whatever's left over to Clint. Except the ores and the coal. Alright, this is that's a much better blue than what's over here. So you can go over here, because this is a better blue for that. This is an okay color. I don't want to use it for yellow, though. This, I think, would be a pretty fun color combination. Let's add the white over here. Okay, and there we go. Hang on there, I'm here to collect my rewards now. And then singing stone and pumpkin seeds. Okay. Alright. It brings out a sound of pure tone when struck. Okay. It reads, okay. If it wants to talk, that's what it does. Oh. I do not want to upgrade my equipment. I want to sell what I already have. There we go. My stuff. Huh. Okay, Stardew has broken. Because I decided I want to go check the Twitch. Okay, now we're back to normal. Okay, now we're back to normal. Man, it's a head empty kind of day. Okay, so once we get to 12 a.m., I'm going to stop streaming and I'm going to go to bed. I know that's not going to be like a climactic outcome. Like, oh, you're only going to stream for like an hour and a half or something like that. Yeah, I have therapy tomorrow. And I gotta fix my sleep schedule. Like, it's never gonna be fixed, to be honest. That's just how I work as a human being. But we can try. What doesn't kill you makes you slightly more words. Yep. Makes slightly more words. Alright, now where do we put this little thing? Well, I guess here's fine, but... Sorry. I like that. It makes a fun noise. Yeah. So in terms of behind the scenes stuff I can talk about, which is nice because I can talk about that and it not get me in trouble. which is very fun because it's nice being an indie because I can talk about behind the scenes stuff. I know there's also a lot of downsides to being an indie, like oh, you have to do everything yourself if you can't pay like things like for things like an editor, which yeah, it's definitely a downside, but like can't be too picky. He's like cons, uh, there's a lot. Okay, we just need a fire quartz. Should be able to get that soon. All right, back off to bed. Wait, no, fuck. Oh, I forgot. But no, if I do that, I'm gonna. I forgot the Queen of Sauce recipe. Wait, we can just get it on Wednesday, and I'll be fine. And it'll be fine because we just can get it on Wednesday. Oh, hey, our broccoli is done. I forgot I had even planted this. I feel positive it's probably not going to produce before the end of this season. At least not again until the end of the season. But hey, broccoli. How much did we get? Oh, wait. I keep thinking we have like the ability to tell how much stuff sells for, but we don't. So I just keep looking at the price that we can't see. Like, yes, chat, come watch and look at this price with me. This is totally a legitimately price. Such cool. Can't you also see the totally cool and awesome and rad price? Can't you, chat? Oh my god. Let's see. Behind the scenes, I've got 2 scripted shorts I need to record the audio and do the video and stuff for. Like all that, but they're scripted and the scripts are done and I just need to record the audio and the visuals and stuff. Which shouldn't take too long. So that'll be done soon, which is nice. Because I was working on some of the unpasteurized milk script stuff before I started streaming, which is incredibly fun. You would think talking about like unpasteurized milk would be boring, and like, but like I genuinely and like have opinions on like pasteurization of milk that are very common, but also based on the fact that oh my god, please stop drinking unpasteurized milk. Like, but that was fun because I actually had to do scientific research for that short just to make sure I was backing up the shit I said. Uh, so I gotta do that, and that was fun. Because I basically gotta read scientific paper, and also I love it when scientific papers are freely available to the public. If there's one thing you take away from watching me, it's that science should be freely available to the public, and you should definitely be able to access it. I like because here's the thing: if we want to stop pseudoscience and like misinformation, the easiest way to do that is just let the public have access to this information that you're kind of holding behind a paywall of like you have to go to college and you have to like pay for stuff, like pay for books, pay for access to these papers that you want to read, like, which doesn't help because then people can only get their information from places like the news, and again the news can be incredibly biased and that's not good because like you like, not all news is biased in a bad way, but for example some news sources may be anti-vax, which is incredibly bad. I shouldn't have to explain to you why vaccines don't cause autism, but I'm going to. The paper that specifically accuses the scientific paper that a lot of people point to when they're like, "Oh, vaccines cause autism." Here's this paper. That paper has been revoked, and the guy who published the paper basically took monetary um not bribe, but like basically money from a vaccine corporation that was like, hey, we want to make more money by doing this. Can you fabricate data and basically make it so that we can do this? It's complicated and it's insane, and there's good documentaries and stuff on it, uh, covering this whole situation. But also, the Andrew, I think is it Andrew Wakefield? I think that's the guy. I'm bad at remembering the guy's name, but I think it's Andrew Wakefield. Was the scientist who published the study. He also was very unethical with what he did. So another reason to, another reason because it's unethical. And also the data he got was very much biased and kind of not how you're supposed to handle scientific data. Like, here's the thing: when you're doing a scientific experiment and you have scientific data, you're supposed to report it as it is, regardless of how much you like are unhappy with the fact that it proves or disproves something you've been researching into, because that's called integrity. You kind of gotta have it if you're gonna work in science. You gotta have integrity. I don't care who you are. I don't care what field of science you want to go into. If you ever want to publish anything, you gotta have integrity. That's the end of story. That is the end all be all. If you want to publish stuff, you gotta have your integrity. And uh, not just modify the data or say the data in weird ways because you want a specific outcome. You gotta have integrity if you're going to be in science. That's the end of story. That's how that works. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta have your integrity when you're dealing with science. In terms of like things that like a lot of people are like, oh, vaccines cause autism, and it's like, no, no, no. The one paper that showed that was disproven, not disproven, but like it was revoked because it had. I don't know what the technical term is. I know it's not revoked, but it's something similar. Like unpublished is not the word I'm thinking of, and I can't remember what the word I'm thinking of is. But basically, it was the journal was published and was like, hey, we no longer claim this is kind of bullshit actually. And the guy who did the paper had his medical license stripped from him for the way he went about the study because there was a lot of ethical not goodness involved in that study. Shock! Who would have thought? Who would have thunked? So no, vaccines don't cause autism, but this segues into something I want to talk about. So recently, the longer term studies of a sublingual, which is basically under the tongue, a vaccine against bacterial UTIs that would help people who have recurrent bacterial UTI infections. The data has come out from that longer term study because they did a shorter term study that was very promising, and so they got funding to look at a longer term study, and the longer term study data has come back very promising. um I saw she's one of the furries. Oh god, like one of the furries who does science. She's very cool. She does vaccine research and stuff, and also very cool page if you want to just listen to someone talk about science. And like, because she talks about it a lot, and also I genuinely do look up to her because aside from the fact that oh, she's a furry and a woman in STEM, that's kind of cool. Like, she goes out of her way to like make Twitter threads explaining to people like cool new scientific discoveries, or scientific like updates in terms of like vaccines or viruses and stuff, which is incredibly cool and incredibly neat because that's something I think is awesome because she's using her platform and all that stuff to basically help spread awareness to people about science topics that a lot of people otherwise wouldn't, be able to learn about. And I personally really like that because that is incredibly cool and awesome in my opinion. Because like I think everyone should have access to science, so obviously I'm gonna agree with that. Like take of not locali. Do you mind moving, buddy? I'm gonna agree with that take and stuff. but also it's just straight up cool because hey, like it's awesome. So apparently in the study, the average length of time that someone would be unaffected, like, or not experience bacterial UTIs was, I have to actually look it up. Hold on. We're pausing for a second so I can talk about science because I got an autism in this. Okay, you do not come here to watch me play video games badly. I'm convinced a lot of you come here to just listen to me talk about science and some of the unhinged shit I say, but mostly science. So where is it? Where is it? All right, sailor. Wait. Oh, now I see it. Okay, hold on. She also cites her sources in her tweets, which are very fun to, which is a very fun thing. I appreciate that a lot because, like, it's nice when people cite their sources. Yeah. You also might know of her because she is the furry who worked in the COVID vaccine. Okay, here's the um tweet. So I saw this and I was like, this is huge. This is huge news. MV 140, a sublingual vaccine developed to prevent UTIs, showed remarkable success and prevented your current UTIs for nearly a decade. The vaccine not only reduced risk, but also enabled a significant number of participants to be completely UTI free. And so she goes in and explains it, like some of the information and stuff, as well as what the vaccine is. So MV140 MV140 consists of basically suspensions of like heat inactivated bacterial cells, like wholly intact, in a solution. Apparently, it's pineapple flavored, and so included in the bacterial stuff are F or V121 Escherichia coli, V113 Klebsiella pneumoniae, V125 Enterococcus faecilis, and V127 Protus vulgaris. So that's the bacteria that are specifically in the vaccine. And so the reason this is important is because UTIs are the most common bladder infections, are often treated with antibiotics. However, this incurs the risk of antibiotic resistance, making these drugs less effective with repeated use. So what that means there, basically, what that sentence means is basically like we now have a way to treat people who have recurrent UTI infections of like in regards to bacterial infections that doesn't require us to administer a whole lot of antibiotics every time, which could lead to the risk of the patient developing antibiotic resistant UTIs. Because I shouldn't have to explain to you how that's incredibly bad. But basically, it helps in the long run because A, it means there are people who have recurrent bacterial UTIs are less likely to develop antibiotic resistant UTIs, which is also incredibly good because it means that that's less antibiotic resistance, because antibiotic resistance is incredibly dangerous and deadly. I shouldn't. I hope you understand this, because if you have heard of something like, I almost said MRSA. No, wait, no, yeah, MRSA, methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. I I don't know why I forgot that MRSA, because I kept thinking MRSA was a respiratory virus for a few seconds, but then I realized no, you idiot, you dumb boy. Um, it's not. So, but she goes on to explain the kind of long term uh research. So, but what's incredible is, okay, here's the part that I wanted to talk about. After they completed treatment with the spray, people remained infection free for an average time of 54.7 months. More than half of the group avoided UTIs for 9 years. People who caught UTIs had a milder form and only drank lots of water and felt fine, said Bob Yang at Royal Berkshire Hospital in UK, a co-author of the study. Before having the vaccines, all our patients suffered with recurrent UTIs, and for many people these can be difficult to Come on, difficult to treat. This is also incredible news because there were no side effects reported with the use of the vaccine, which is incredible. Although to be fair, because this vaccine is still relatively new, keep in mind the first short-term kind of like trial evidence we had of it is from like 2014, and the long-term trial results just came out in sometime in this year of 2014. Not 2014, 2024. So it's still relatively new, so we're not completely sure what like long-term side effects there might be, what the like if there are side effects, how these would like manifest. So we're not completely sure about all that. But from what we have, which is long, like because we do like it's not like the research is that short term. The research in and of itself is because we got short term research and now we have the 10-year period like levels of research, which is 10 years is a long time for a lot of people. It's not the longest time you can have, and when you're talking in science, that can be either a really long time or a really short time depending on which branch of science you're talking about. Because like if you're talking about medical science, then yeah, 10 years is an incredibly long time. But if you're talking about something like archaeology or paleontology, then 10 years is like it's nothing. Like unironically, 10 years to like an archaeologist or paleontologist is straight up nothing to them because they can like research things that are like billions of millions of years old. Wait, millions of billions of years old. I fucked up the order of that. um so it also depends on like what field. Like if you're talking about like something like genetic engineering, then yeah, 10 years is also a really long time, especially because we're going really fast now when it comes to stuff like genetic engineering and biology and medical engineering and all that type of fields. But 10 years can also be a really short time. But in terms of medicine, 10 years is quite a long time. What the did we just get a chair from a tree? Huh? What? Okay, so we did just get a chair from a tree. Okay then. Okay then. That's that's not weird at all. Uh but yeah. So that's cool news that I found today, and I thought you guys would be interested in that. So that's cool science news. Uh I'm really excited about that cuz like that's like in like I've mentioned this before. I'm going into microbiology. That's my field of interest when it comes to science, and that's where I'm going. So to me, that's really cool to hear because like it's possible that I could be like working on research similar to that in the future. Like probably not as someone co-authoring a paper, probably not that level of like extreme, but I could be doing something like uh being a lab tech helping to work uh with making the vaccines or testing it in like lab animals, that type of thing, which is incredibly cool to me because like it's so cool because vaccines like that could genuinely be really vital in preventing the need for antibiotic like have the heavy need we have for antibiotics, which can be incredibly useful for just straight up prevention of antibiotic resistance. And so that makes me really smile and also like cry. Oh Jesus. Thank you Bunkum for the raid. Oh wait, can I shout out people? Or is that like an adult thing? Oh my god. Hello, welcome. Hi. Oh my god. I was just talking about science. Oh my god. Welcome. Welcome raiders. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my god. Hello. I am Bacilli. Eventually I will be a bacteria. I'll be I'll be a bacterial monstrosity. But for now, I am a very cute little cat. This is not my final model. I am still technically pre-debut. Uh, I I like doing science. Usually, I play Pokemon, not Minecraft, Stardew Valley, those general types of games on stream. I'll I also do draw sometimes. Welcome, welcome Raiders. Glad to have you. Oh my, oh my god. I just happened to check Twitch chat and I just see like 9 viewers and like a lot of messages. Welcome. We're playing Stardew Valley. This was not the original planned stream for today. Originally, I planned on doing Mahjong, but the site is I was gonna do it on is down for maintenance. I didn't know that, so we're doing Stardew Valley instead. Uh, yeah, welcome. If you, I'm probably gonna talk a lot about science, just in general. that that's what happens. That's just how I am. I love science. It is my field of interest. I think I've mentioned this at like numerous points in different streams, but very passionate. If you're wondering what the my icon is, because I don't know how many people are familiar with uh what that is. That is minus the text. The text that says Basili Boy is not what would be on it. I mean, you could write it with an on an auger plate. You could technically write it on an auger plate using bacterial colonies. That is incredibly cool. People, you can do a lot of cool things by spreading bacterial colonies a specific way on auger plates. You can make fun shapes, but that's not the point. But so my icon is based on sheep's what Bacillus anthracis looks like on sheep's blood auger. It also is where the bacilli part of my name comes from. It's a combination of bacillus, which is the genus name for a group of bacteria, and silly, like, oh, you're so silly. So that's where bacilli comes from. And then boy is just so I was like I needed something to increase s search result optics or something. I can't remember what it's called. Trying. Didn't know science until you explained it. Thank you. Uh I love talking about microbiology. I can and will explain to you a lot of different like microbiology science topics. Just don't ask me about physics. I don't know a jack shit about physics, and I know enough about chemistry to get me by. But I can and will talk to you for a long time about bacteria. I fucking love like bacteria, viruses, prions. Prions are cool. They're also incredibly scary. Oh my god. So I don't know how many of you have heard of prions. If you live in the United States, you might have heard about it because chronic wasting disease is a prion disease and it is a concern in several parts of the United States. Uh, I think Wisconsin is a major concern. I know out west in the Wyoming type of area, it's also a major concern because prion diseases are wicked scary, and we're not completely sure if the prion disease found in deers can be transmitted via consumption of their meat and infected deer's meat to people. We're not sure about that yet. And frankly, the CDC is like, we don't want to fuck around and find out that way. Nope, that is not on our bucket list. So the CDC is kind of like, hey, maybe don't eat deer meat, which, because prion diseases are incredibly scary, but also at the same time, don't worry too much about it. Generally, best piece of advice is make sure that if you're going to eat deer, that the deer you're eating is not sickly looking. That sounds blatantly obvious because oh my god, if you eat something that's sick, the risk of you getting sick from like whatever disease that thing has is incredibly high. General food safety tips though, uh, don't drink raw milk or any type of like raw um things. And I know that's gonna sound like kind of bad, but raw milk can carry a lot of nasty pathogens. Raw honey as well, but raw honey is a slightly safer, not completely safe, but it's safer than raw milk. Uh, Raw meat also incredibly not safe. Don't do that. Just don't eat raw meat. There are some that's like a good one way ticket to getting parasites. is eating raw meat. Uh, what else? Make sure you don't cross contaminate. So if you have one cutting board that's for fruits and vegetables, keep it to fruits, veggies, and have a separate cutting board for meat. That way, any potential bacteria on or in the meat before you cook doesn't get onto the surface of the veggies because they shared a surface area. When it comes to washing dishes, use hot water and soap. Ideally, you'd want to use a dishwasher because the temperature of the water inside of a dishwasher gets a lot hotter than it can come out of the faucet, which is more effective at killing bacteria. Bacteria really don't like heat. Um, Generally, don't. Food safety advice can just be described as don't be a fucking idiot. Uh, General life advice there is just don't do stupid shit. Like, if you're gonna eat meat, make sure it's cooked thoroughly. Like, not raw. At least make sure it hits the internal temperatures that are appropriate for whatever meat you're cooking. So if you're cooking chicken, know the internal temperature to look for chicken, turkey, that type of thing. In general, just don't be stupid. You don't. Last thing you want is salmonella, and last thing you want is to get nasty strains of E. coli. Another fun fact about E. coli, because I know a lot of people will hear the name of coli and go, "Oh yeah, the foodborne illness bacteria." No, well, kind of. It's complicated. So E. coli doesn't always cause disease. Naturally speaking, you have E. coli inside you right now at this very instant, and it's not harming you. But E. coli can cause disease under the right conditions. It is an opportunistic pathogen, but some strains of E. coli are really bad. These strains, in particular, that you hear about a lot are oh god, I'm trying to pronounce it. Shiga toxin producing E. coli, which is abbreviated to STEC, which stands for Shiga toxin Escherichia coli. And the Shiga toxin is really bad, and generally it's very, well, toxic. Specifically, it can cause hemolytic uremic syndrome, and that can damage your kidneys. If you hear about like, oh, really bad cases of Escherichia coli, that's probably what they're talking about, because there are a lot of different strains of E. coli, and E. coli is not always bad. But if you're talking about Shiga toxin producing E. coli, it's always bad. Like, that is the type of E. coli you hear most about when people are talking about, oh, there's been an E. coli contamination outbreak in food. That's usually what they're talking about, is that specific type of E. coli. What's another foodborne pathogen I can think of? Salmonella. You hear about that a lot from raw eggs. It can be not contaminated. What's the word? It can be transmitted from other types of raw foods, but raw eggs is usually one of the very prominent concerns that you hear talked about. Salmonella is very dangerous. I don't know a whole lot about salmonella. I know a lot about bacteria in general, but when it comes to my knowledge of what bacteria do what, it's I haven't gotten too far in my educational career where I know all of them yet, or I know them too well. Eventually I will. I'm going into Oh, stop. I'm aware I need to go to sleep. My phone is yelling at me to go sleep, but I'm not going to listen to it because I am having fun streaming. And I am talking about. I gotta talk about the bacteria. Nobody can stop me. Like, but usually salmonella you hear about from that. Botox is botulina tox. Botox is a specific toxin that comes from the botulinum. I think, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that. Oh my god, botulinum bacteria. Late cat burglar raid. Hello, welcome. Yep, welcome to the stream. I am talking about bacteria. This is normal. This is normal for a bacilli stream. I, 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 I like I like bacteria. That's what I'm going to outside of like outside of streaming, I'm going to college to go do microbiology. That's the end goal, is get a degree and go do microbiology as like a job. If you wonder what microbiology is, it's the study of microscopic organisms you can't see with your naked eye. So viruses, think bacteria. Although technically it's complicated because, like, wait, what about bacteria on agar plates? That's not a singular bacterium. That is a colony of bacteria, not a single bacterium. If single bacterium you cannot see with the naked eye, you would have to put it on like a microscope slide and look at it under a microscope. Certain types of parasites, although microbiology can sometimes encompass bigger parasites, but usually when you're talking microbiology, you're talking small parasites. You can talk about things like, not prions. Prions technically count, but that's not what I'm trying to think of. Parasites. What's the word I'm looking for? Amoeba fall under this. What is it? Oh, oh god, I'm trying to remember. It's single-celled eukaryotic organisms. Not fungi. Fungi fall under microbiology, though. Fungi do fall under that. It's not fungi. What is it? Oh god, I can't remember. I feel so bad. I can't remember. I remember one of the core functions of not functions. Oh god, one of the core groups of microbiology. I'm such a poser. Such a poser. Uh but yeah. Generally I want to focus more so on viruses and bacteria in so bacteriology and virology, because those interest me more so than parasites and fungi, but those are also incredibly cool. So, because mycology in its of itself is very cool, and parasitology is also cool. But I personally am more interested in virology and bacteriology, so that's kind of more so where my knowledge base lies in terms of microorganisms. I've handled E. coli before, so that's gonna sound weird. Like, what? You've handled E. coli? Yeah. So most E. coli, uh, there's a lot of different E. coli strains. I don't know why I said most E. coli strains. And one of those strains is E. coli K12. And as the name implies, it is safe to handle in a high school setting. Well, technically any setting of K12, but high school specifically, because you're not going to entrust children with a bacteria, right? Uh, so I've handled E. coli before. I've made it glow green, which is incredibly fun. That's a common experiment. It's pea glow. I did Biorad specifically with the Piglo kit because that's just what the college and high school I went to have had. But you can make it coli go green. You can also make it glow a lot of different colors, but you can make it glow. But we did specifically green in my classes because that's just really common to do Piglo, because it's a good way to introduce bacterial transformation and slightly, to a degree, genetic engineering, which are very cool. What the fuck talk? Wait, what the fuck? Botox is botulism? Kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pause the game real quick to explain this because I'm gonna have to Google some things to make sure I'm saying stuff right. So this is welcome. I talk about microbiology and I tell you things, but so Botox comes from the is a specific type of, it's a neurotoxin, and it's botulinum toxin. That's what Botox is. But it's a purified form. It's not, you're not raw dogging botulinum toxin. But botulinum toxin comes from the bacteria Clostridium botulinum and other related species. So Clostridium botulinum, you might have heard of that because botulism. Yeah, so Clostridium botulinum is a bacteria, and the toxin it produces, it can also cause a lot of the effects you see from botulism, the disease. But also, when purified and handled correctly, it can be used for Botox to treat wrinkles. Generally, if you hear about botulism, you might hear about it from canned goods or honey. The reason you hear about it from honey specifically is that it can very easily, if you give children under a certain age honey, they can easily have the risk of getting botulinum from Clostridium botulinum botulinum uh, spores inside of the honey. And yes, bacteria do produce spores. That's gotta sound weird. I'm fully aware. Not all bacteria do it very consistently, but some bacteria do it very consistently and regularly. But all bacteria can do it if you put them under the right types of stress and conditions. But the ones mainly known for doing it are well, at least the ones you probably would heard of are the bacillus bacterias. They do produce uh they produce spores. They're technically called endospores, uh, but they do produce spores. You might have heard about it from Bacillus specifically because Bacillus anthracis, which is the bacteria you can see in my icon, uh, Bacillus anthracis has been researched by many a government and bioterrorist for obviously biological warfare and bioterrorism purposes because of their spores. Because you can easily turn it into a powder and aerosolize it, which can cause inhalation anthrax, which is one of the more serious forms of anthrax. There are technically 4 forms of anthrax. You have subcutaneous anthrax, which is basically the bacterium or the bacterial spores get into you via underneath your skin. Inhalation anthrax, which is when you breathe in that spores and or bacterium. Gastrointestinal anthrax, which you get from eating something that has either has spores or died from that specific sickness. Anthrax. I don't know why I said that specific sickness. Welcome. My brain is not functioning. It is very late. Or the most recent form and the least that we know of. So this form I'm going to have to specify is very complicated, and I will go into more depth on this at a later date and time. Because, hello, if you choose to stick around and follow me for whatever reason, I've mentioned this before, but I do have a project in the works that is basically just me getting a bunch of research and information down so I can basically just have an hour-long stream where I we'll just talk about bacteria and make it very easily accessible to people who aren't so familiar with the field, because I think everyone should be able to have access to science and be able to learn about science, especially microbiology, which a lot of people usually don't really know about unless they're majoring in something like medicine or biology, because you don't really talk about it a whole lot in like high school biology classes, and you don't really talk a lot about microbiology in general. You might have heard, it's been talked a bit more recently because of the pandemic, specifically virology in regards to COVID-19, which the scientific name for the bacteria that causes COVID-19, not bacteria, virus. Bacteria and viruses are not the same at all. Bacteria are singular cell prokaryotic organisms. Viruses are not alive. Viruses are not alive. I hope you would know that. I don't know how many people actually know that, but viruses are not living things. They don't meet the criteria to be counted as living things. For example, they can't reproduce on their own. Even bacteria can do that. Bacteria can reproduce asexually, or which is how they reproduce. But a virus requires a host to reproduce, which makes it incapable of reproducing on its own. They also can't do a lot of other things that are required for life, but the fact they can't reproduce on their own is a really big one, and the one that I really has stuck with me in terms of what makes viruses not living. So viruses are not alive. Viruses also are very cool in their own regards because some viruses have double-stranded RNA. So in terms of viruses, you can have single-stranded RNA viruses, double-stranded RNA viruses, single-stranded DNA viruses, and double-stranded DNA viruses. Double-stranded RNA is not something you find in most living organisms. Actually, any living organism, now I think about it. The closest you would get is probably single-stranded RNA, and then maybe, if you wanted to count it, a plasmid. But plasmids are basically circular DNA, not RNA, so they don't count. They don't count. And yes, there's a difference between RNA and DNA. Hopefully you learned about that in your high school biology. I hope. If you didn't, basically the differences between RNA and DNA are the sugar, because RNA uses ribose sugar, DNA uses deoxyribose sugar. Uh, uracil in RNA is swapped out for thymine in DNA, and they serve different functional purposes. So that's what some of the main differences are. But yeah, but bacteria are very cool and very responsible. But the virus that causes COVID-19 is SARS-CoV. Wait, is it SARS-CoV or is it SARS-COVID? It's SARS. No, wait, it's SARS-CoV. Oh God, 20. Oh God, I know there's a number at the end. 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 You can tell it's late and that whatever my ADHD meds that I took earlier in the day aren't working by the fact my brain is not working. Oh yeah. But yeah. So bacteria, incredibly cool. Viruses, also incredibly cool. And generally, in the future, I will have a series called All About Bacteria, where I basically do a live stream that is dedicated to me basically covering notes that I've taken about things like what these bacteria are, not virus. It is late, and I can't keep my thoughts straight. I'm trying though. I'm trying poorly, but I'm trying, which is all that matters. Is that I am trying, because that's more than you can say for most people. That's more than you can say for a lot of people, but not all people, but most people, I think. Is that at least I'm trying, and that's what matters. But man, I could absolutely do better in talking. I get an F minus the stream for my ability to actually keep what I'm saying straight in my head, but I get an A minus for effort. But yeah, I love bacteria. I love talking about them. Eventually, my my own little my VTuber model will be themed around the concept of what if an eldritch entity brought to life several like a stack of agarose plates that had Bacillus anthracis on them. But right now I'm a cat because I can't draw humans very well, and oh my god, the amount of time and effort it would take to actually draw a model is daunting. But I'm gonna have to do it eventually. I mean, I drew my own model you see here, and I also drew the background asset that you can kind of see in the background. It's not super visible, you can't see it. Uh, but yeah, I can talk a lot about bacteria and viruses, and like that's that's it. You can either get an unhinged rant about something, or you can get me talking about bacteria and viruses with the most love and adoration that they deserve. Oh my god! But my favorite bacteria is Bacillus anthracis. I absolutely fucking love that bacteria so much. It is my favorite bacteria for all the right reasons. Because like, here's the thing: like, I like it. I'm just slightly disappointed that it had to be uh that has to be used like that people want to use it for bioterrorism because just leave my homie alone. What do you do to you? Nothing. But everyone's like, yes, this will make a perfect bioweapon. Nothing can go wrong. And now we can see the price of things. And it's very sad. But yeah, anthrax is cool, and I love it so much. I don't like that people want to use it for bioterrorism. I don't like that. I like my little bacteria the way he is. Don't do that to him. Second favorite bacteria though is E. coli, and that's just because I've handled it so much. Another fun fact about bacteria, because I have enough of these to just do an entire stream of just fun facts about bacteria and listen to me ramble about bacteria for the next 9.5 hours. I could do that as a stream. That'd be a fun stream. uh, that's a fun fact about my second favorite bacteria, E. coli. E. coli is used to produce some synthetic human hormones. For example, one really prevalent one you might have heard about is that E. coli is used in the production of synthetic human insulin. And that sounds really scary because, like, what? That's a bacteria. Aren't bacteria as bad? No, we've already gone over this. bacteria aren't always inherently bad. Why are people like this? And it depends on like the strain of bacteria, because some strains of bacteria can be pathogenic, other strains of bacteria might not be pathogenic. It depends on the bacteria, and then also depends on the strain. Some bacteria are opportunistic pathogens, and then that can depend on the strain, because some strains of bacteria might be non-pathogenic. For example, E. coli does have non-pathogenic strains of bacteria. Not unpathogenic strains of bacteria, unpathogenic strains of itself. Oh my god. I have words. I have plenty of words. Human growth hormone's another one. But yeah, E. coli is cool, and I love E. coli, and I love Bacillus anthracis, and all other bacteria are cool. You might have heard of bacteria in regards to probiotics as well. Um, for example, if you're taking antibiotics, you're told to have like probiotics with it because antibiotics kill all bacteria inside you, and you have a lot of bacteria inside you. And when you start killing off bacteria inside you, that's no bueno. That's not good. You kind of need that bacteria to help with digestion of food and stuff. So yeah, okay, I think we're gonna wrap up Thursday in game, and then we're gonna work a college stream because I am tired. It is late. It's like it's getting close to 11, 12:30 a.m. where I am, and I have to go do stuff tomorrow because I have to. So I have to go to sleep soon. So we're gonna open these geodes, I think, and then we can call it a day. And I'm gonna go to sleep. We're not done yet because we also still have to raid into somebody after this because I need to test out if I can actually raid people now. Because I tried raiding people before, but it wouldn't let me because my account was new. And hopefully now it's been long enough of a time that it'll let me raid people. Ooh, we don't have that for Gunther. Okay, but before we actually go and stream and finish today's in-game day, we're gonna drop off these fancy crystals. Fluoroapatite. That's just stone. That's more stone. That's coal. I'll take the coal. All right. This is opal. This is ocean stone, esperite, and fluoroapatite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not, but we're trying. We're trying, chat. All right, we can move this here. We can move that here. And then I kind of like it better with the subtle colors. So that's not very subtle, though. Which one of you blues is more subtle? I think you're more subtle. I like that. That's actually really nice. Uh, Not sure where I'm gonna put this. Probably here. There we go. We can organize it later. It's fine. Oh, hey, we got a rare crow. Neat. Okay. Okay, it's sleep time. It's sleep time. Now put the stuff away. Oh, wait, now we can see how much things are worth. I just said that. Yes. You can see how much things are worth, Basili. You just said that. What are you? Uh, Tired? Yes. I need to go to sleep. Okay, but before we go to sleep, um, do. Gotta save the game. There we go. Yippee. All right, leave this in a good place for tomorrow. Not tomorrow. But no, wait, yet? No, not tomorrow, but like Thursday. Hold on, let me check what my stream schedule is. This is peak. I need a fucking nap. The other way, if you want my stream schedule, twitter.com/BasiliBoy. That's that's where I post my stream schedule every week and just behind the scenes stuff like, oh hey, what are you doing? This is what I'm doing. Congratulations. That that's that's the Twitter plug. Man, I am sleepy. All right. Oh, I'll be live Thursday at 10:30 p.m. with more Stardew Valley. Uh, so yeah, that's when I'm live next. All right, so now let's try and raid into somebody. All right, who do I want to raid into? I could either go with Grace or Patry. I think Grace has probably been streaming for the shorter amount of time. I could raid in. Okay, let me try and raid. Do you need? What is the? Oh wait, you do slash raid at. It only lets you raid people who are in chat. Ah, Grace. The. Okay, wait. Let's go with Grace because I have a feeling Patchery is gonna end soon. Just because I think he's been streaming since like 8 or something. Grace the copy. Four, 1, 4. Can we actually raid people? Oh. Apparently I accidentally typed an invalid username. I guess you don't add the @ symbol. Race the Gobby. I usually use the stream manager button because it's easier. Wait, what? Broadcast. I'm not sure where that is. I gotta figure out where that is eventually. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I accidentally misspelled Grace. I put grade. Oh my god. Welcome to I Should Go to Sleep. Oh wait, shit. We can raid people now. Let's go. Yay. Wait. Oh, I can't hit the raid now button. We did it. Oh wait, there we go. We can raid now. Wow. Yay!